The project is called The Wolds Around Me. It's a way of engaging the children who go to the schools in the rural areas, the Wolds areas, with their heritage, both the natural and built and social heritage. We have 3 artists. One looked at the geology and what the Wolds were made of. One looked at the people who live there, and one looked at stories. We gave them a plethora of artefacts they could use, and stories they could use, and places they could use. We took the artists on a tour, showed them as much as we could of the Wolds and what we thought the Wolds meant, and then left it up to them to sort of decide what they were going to hone in on. I think over 620 children actually took part, and it was really quite exciting what the children produced with the artists.
The 2 outcomes really we're looking for are creative engagement for young people, for the children, so they get to do something and they get to see an achievement of that. So there's an exhibition that's within the Wolds itself. So that's a really key aspect. It's not in a museum site, it's on a site within that rural community, which I think is really great to have that, because often people see a museum as something as maybe there's a barrier, and it's because maybe they don't feel that they belong in that space, they don't feel comfortable. So moving it into a different space where they will feel comfortable and engage is really useful for us. And it's just giving those opportunities for creative outputs, creative artistic outputs for the wider communities within the Wolds.
So the name of my project is Belonging. It's kind of finding your place where you are in history and, in the physical place, really. One of the schools I worked in was Garton, just over the road from the church. I was urged to come here after school, and I found these amazing murals. So my work has been inspired by the murals. So you've got a variety of these jointed figures that are going to be part of the exhibition that tell a little bit of a story from the kids' point of view. But it's also about their lives here. What do they see around them? What is it about the Wolds that they like? I think when you live in a place, you don't always appreciate what you've got.
I was involved in putting on some workshops at a number of primary schools to create artwork. So there'll be sculpture, drawings and an animation film piece inspired by the Wolds. The children were really into it. I think it's really important for young people to have that opportunity, really important for young people to engage in their local history and all that kind of stuff, because it just brings a bit more of a connection to where they live and their own lives, and puts things into context a bit more, I guess. And when they're able to express that, it gives you a bit of validation.
It's been a lovely project to work on. I'm really excited about that kind of combination of arts and heritage anyway, and I think that artists are a bit like detectives. They like to get underneath something. They want to, pull back the covers, open the doors and find out what's hidden. And I think that East Riding have given us the ability to do that.